How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Wimbledon Career Mode series. And this will be episode number 91 of this series, and it will be season 6, episode 6. And before we do get into anything, I want to thank you guys for all the support you gave on the last couple of episodes. A couple of episodes ago, we ended up signing Lamar from PSG. Some of you were a bit unhappy with us making that transfer, but a lot of you seem to enjoy that episode. But it seems like it's only a small minority that are voicing their opinion against this deal. I feel like it's going to be a good fun final season for this career mode, but in this episode my hope is that we're going to make quite a lot of progress and we should be pretty much near the January transfer window by the next episode. I'm hoping to get up to this Bayern Munich game and hopefully play it as well, but we'll have to wait and see how things go. If you can hear my fan in the background a little bit, I do apologise, but I cannot be sitting here without a fan on in this heat. It's unbelievably hot at the moment, and I think it's fair to say that I probably wouldn't survive without a fan on. But we do have the first game of the episode now, and of course it will be a simmed game here against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I am confident that we can get a win in this game because Wolves have lost their last 3 games, and we will go ahead and skip this one, and we do end up winning this one 2-0. Draxler again getting another goal for himself. And that must be at least 10 this season so far. And we do end up seeing our young centre-back Roberts going up to a 73. He's still only 17 years old, which is completely nuts, but he's almost at a 74 now. But we do now have our first game of the episode against Manchester United in the 4th round of the Capital One Cup. And this will be the team that we're going with for this game. It's going to have to be a very strong lineup if we've got any chance of beating Manchester United. Manchester United are a very strong side in this career mode. I have dropped Solanke for this game though. I will be playing Adam Armstrong up top instead. 1 goal in about 10 appearances really isn't good enough for a striker of his quality. We've already managed to beat Chelsea in the Capital One Cup, and hopefully in this game against Manchester United we can do the same. For some reason they didn't show the Manchester United lineup pre-game, so looking at their lineup now, it's not really the strongest. They've got some regen players in there here and about, but when they beat us in the Premier League earlier on this season, they had a much stronger lineup, so clearly they're not really prioritising the cup competitions. And now it's going to be a corner for Manchester United in a good position. Can they get their first real chance of the game? It's a good header, and Villalba's just about able to clear it away. I mean, I think Sears had it covered anyway, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Not really the most entertaining first half, as you'd expect from a FIFA 16 game, but typically, I reckon we will do better in the second half. I remember that Sergio Romero guy being an absolute arsehole when we last played Manchester United. Can we score this time, though? It's another really good header. Wow. It's gone into the back of the net, and somehow we end up scoring that one. That's a crazy looping header. I don't know if it took a deflection or something, because it just seemed to go into the back of the net so slowly. But no, it's just a very, very good header. Romero should have done better. Now it's up here to Aaron Platt. We'll try and play this through the middle, and it's a really good pass here to Adam Armstrong, and we do end up making it 2-0. And once again, it's just really, really poor from Sergio Romero. He played so well in the last game against Manchester United, but in this one, he should have at least saved that. And that really shouldn't be creeping into the back of the net, but I'm going to take it once again. Another poor mistake gives us a 2-0 lead this time. And again, it's a good ball here to Strandberg, and we'll play this forward to the substitute. Ikonen in a great position. We're going to go for a shot as well, and it's a really good goal, and I think that's going to be an own goal actually. Somehow, I don't know how that happens. You see he has a shot there. I guess it did take a slight deflection off of the player, but I don't know. Is that really an own goal? That seems like a really, really strange one. And we lose the ball out in midfield again. And it will be this regen guy coming inside and having a shot as well, and a great save there by Sears. So there we have it. We do end up winning this game 3-0, courtesy of 2 goals from Adam Armstrong, and also an own goal that probably shouldn't have been one in the first place. But you know, a goal's a goal. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The only important thing is that we ended up winning this game, and we do advance to the next round of the Capital One Cup. And in the next round, it looks like we will be playing Bury, who ended up beating Stoke City 3-2. A bit of a shock result there. The same with Fleetwood Town, really. They ended up beating Preston North End, and we could also be facing them as well. It will now be time for a game against Watford, though, and in their last 3 fixtures, fixtures, they haven't really done too well, so hopefully we can win this game, and we do end up winning 1-0, thanks to Jordan Obita getting a goal. And as it is the first of the month, we will take a little look at the squad report. Will Davis has grown by +1 this season, and you look at his crossing and his technical stats overall, and they look really, really good. The only thing that he really needs is just a bit more defending, which I can go ahead and train. Yannick Vestergaard, our captain, our leader, our snail, is up to an 82 overall. Jack Wolford has also gone up to an 81 now. Jordan Obita has also gone up in overall, and he's now at an 80. And we do see from this training session that Daniel Bentley's gone up again. He's now an 81 overall, and thanks to me training him, he's almost at the same level as Joe Sears now. But we do now have the next game of the episode, and this one will be against Zenit in the Champions League group stage. I'm doing a bit of experimenting though for this game, which could be a bit risky, but at the same time, I do want to see a bit more quality from Neymar. I've put Armstrong as our left mid, and Neymar's going to be playing up front on his own. I'm not sure if that will mean that he'll make a bigger impact on the game, but that's what this experiment is all about, and hopefully we can see more from him. All we really need to get from this game is a win, and if we do that, then it's pretty much certain that we will be going through to the next round of the Champions League. Corner for Zenit, 15 minutes gone, and oh wow, are you serious? Was that really cleared off the line, or was he offside, or was it a foul? I don't know what happened there, but did you see that clearance by Strandberg? My word. And we can just run at the defenders here. He's got such great dribbling ability. That should be a penalty, and it will indeed be one. Crescito didn't really do well there trying to contain Neymar, and now it's going to be Neymar from the penalty spot. Can he score? No, he can't. What a save that is by Lodigin. No, we can't. We'll have a shot instead. It's a really good effort. And what a goal that is by Adam Armstrong to make it 1-0. He scored 2 goals in the last game, but they were nowhere near as good as this. This one is just incredible. He dodges all the defenders, has a shot, and from that angle, I'm very, very surprised he managed to score. I am very happy with that goal though. That's a really, really cracking goal by Adam Armstrong. We intercept here from Neto, and it's a really good interception by Neymar. Can he score as well? Yes, he does. He makes it 2-0. And finally, we've got a Neymar goal from open play. And I'm hoping that Neymar can be that guy that takes us all the way to the final and hopefully wins the tournament for us. Valalba's done well to play it inside here to Julian Draxler with the shot. And oh my god, it's off the bar. What a goal that would have been. That would have been one to match Adam Armstrong's goal from earlier in the game. And we're going to play this one through the middle. It's a really good ball here to Draxler. We should make it 3. And we do end up scoring. And Draxler again is in the right place at the right time to score this goal. And we do have some space in the middle once again. And it's Aaron Platt who's onside and in a good position. And we probably should have made that 4-0. Now it's here to Witsel. Back into Witsel again, trying to get the ball in. And they're going to win it back as well with Zuba, and he does end up making it 3-1. Gives them a consolation goal, but it's going to be nothing more than that. And with that, that's another 3 points on the board for us. Bayern Munich drew with Basel, so that pretty much means that we are through to the next round. And it is now time for a game against Newcastle, who have done average in their last 3 games. Not too bad, but I'm hoping because we are at home, we should get a win, and we do end up winning 2-1. Although Solanke does get injured, which could be an issue. And he's only going to be out for 3 days with a bruised rib, so really not too much of a problem. Since we are through to the next round of the Champions League, regardless of the result in this game, I thought I would go ahead and sim this one. We are playing at home as well, and in their last 3 games, Basel really haven't done too well, so I'm hoping that we can get a win in this one. And we will be using a few players in there that I wouldn't normally play, such as our backup goalkeeper, but we do end up winning this game 3-1, Draxler getting 2 more goals for himself this season, and also Neymar getting 1 as well. And another home game that we're going to be simming, this time against Swansea, and I'm expecting us to win once again, and we do end up winning 4-0, Neymar getting 2 goals. It's good to see that he's starting to score. It will now be time for some player training after that game though, and we do end up seeing Joe Roberts up to a 74. We're currently sitting top of the table, and hopefully if we can get a win against Everton, we can keep our position there. I'm not expecting to get a win though. I think we will probably end up getting a loss, but we do skip, and yeah, like I said, We're not going to win. We end up losing the game 2-0. Oh, wow, that's a bit of a blow. Adam Armstrong's going to be out for 2 months with a lateral collateral ligament. Not good whatsoever. With Solanke being out of form, Adam Armstrong was the guy that was actually scoring the goals for us. And now that he's injured, we're going to have to rely upon Solanke a lot more. But we do now have the 4th and final game of the episode here. And this one will be the last game of the Champions League group stage against Bayern Munich. And this game is going to be very important in the Champions League group stage, as it will determine whether we go through first in the group or second. We're currently actually top of the table in the Champions League group stage, and that means that we only need a draw in this game against Bayern Munich to go through to the next round, top of the group. And Neymar has been in prolific form in his last 3 matches, getting 3 goals, and hopefully he can contribute to some today. Once again, FIFA has decided that they didn't want me to see the teams going into the game. It basically is the same lineup from the last game, but it's still a very, very strong lineup regardless. We weren't even able to test Manuel Neuer last time out when we faced them at the Allianz Arena, so hopefully we can get a bit more luck in this game. I do want you to make a run there, Platt, but you're not going to. There we go. Long shot with Platt, and it's just over the bar. We'll play it forward, and again, and once more, there's a good run being made by Neymar. Why did you pull it back? You've got to be kidding. I was through on goal there. Oh my god, the refs sometimes. Once again, not really a surprise that this first half hasn't really had too much action. That may change though, because we've got an opportunity here, and we will play it forward. Up here to Neymar. Now we'll try and cut back maybe. There's a lot of defenders around him, but we could find some space here. And we'll try and play this one inside, or right there actually, to Ykkönen. That's perfect. And we're going to keep running inside and have a shot. And we do end up scoring the first goal of the game to make it 1-0. And that's a fantastic goal by the stand-in striker Ykkönen, who hasn't really had too much game time this season. But he's done very, very well with that effort there. And the fact that he's managed to beat Neuer, I think that's commendable in itself. Oh, what? Where are our defenders? Oh my god, thank god for Sears, because that was just embarrassing. It's like we were all out attack for a second there, even though I'm on balance. All of our defenders went forward for that corner for some reason. What the hell was that? Both of our defenders decided to nutmeg the ball. Look at that. I don't even know what happened there, but still. I think that was Müller in that situation who should have scored. Try and win the header. There we go. Good job, Aaron Platt. And we'll play this forward again. Up here to Neymar, who's through one-on-one with the keeper. And Neuer with a big boy save there, keeping Bayern Munich with a chance in this game. Or maybe not, because it's here to Draxler, and we do end up making it 2-0. Over the past couple of episodes, and this whole season, to be honest, he's just been on absolute fire. We do know that, and he gets himself another goal. And that's his 6th goal in the Champions League so far. So he's scored 9 goals in the Premier League, maybe even more than that, plus 6 in the Champions League. He really is on some goal-scoring form at the moment. And that certainly seems to be the case as we end up winning this game 2-0. We do end up topping the group as well, thanks to us getting a 2-0 win in this game. And overall, it was a complete attacking, defensive and midfield performance. The whole team performed so well. And I don't think I could select a man of the match because everyone did play well in this game. If we can beat Bayern Munich at home and not allow them to have a single shot on target, I think we have a really, really good opportunity to win the Champions League this year. But regardless, this is where I will be ending off this episode of this career mode, and hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this career mode, then make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we will be going into the January transfer window, so make sure you let me know in the comments down below if there's any players that you want me to sign. We're not really going to be having too many more episodes of this series after that. I reckon maybe 3 or 4 at max. I know the support on this series, as well as FIFA 16 videos in general, are dying very, very quickly. So I am keen to get this series finished sooner rather than later. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well if you haven't already. I'm starting to post over there a little bit more, and I do recommend you go ahead and follow me. The link will be in the description. But now that I've got that personal plug over and done with, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.